Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name's Melissa, and it would make me super happy if you would hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my videos. So today I have created another look using the Too Faced The Power of Makeup collaboration with nikkitutorials. If you guys don't know who nikkitutorials is, she's like the makeup guru goddess here on YouTube. I am in love with her. She's the one that taught me what I know, and I created this look that I'm wearing right now. It's super dramatic. If you're interested in how I created this look using this palette, then please keep watching. I already primed my eyelids with the Lemonade Primer by Benefit. Well, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with Ivy just to set everything so it doesn't like crease. And this makes blending out your eyeshadow a lot easier as well. So now going in with a fluffy brush by Beach Cosmetics. It doesn't have a number. She looks like this. Just whatever fluffy brush you have. And I'm going to start by going in with some Painkiller, which is this middle shadow right here. And I'm just going to apply that as my transition shade. So I'm just doing this once and doing it windshield wiper motion as usual. It's important to have a transition color before you apply any other shadows so that everything blends out very seamlessly. The next color that I'm going to be picking up is Wham Bam, which is this purple eyeshadow right here. And I am just going to carve out my crease with this. And then I am brushing it upwards to blend it into Painkiller. And then I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush that we started off with. And I'm just going to blend those colors together, just mesh them together, make sure they're blended out very seamlessly. This color that I'm going to be picking up is Mystic Hour, which is this beautiful blue right here. And I'm just going to be picking that up with my tapered brush by Morphe. I hear a lot of people say Morphe, so I'm just going to say Morphe. I'm going to apply that right underneath the purple shadow. And I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 brush and dip it inside a little bit of Painkiller and apply that right up here, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut the crease, and for that I'm going to be going in with my concealer and a small lip brush, just any small brush you have. A small brush is easier to use just because it's more precise and there's a lot of detail in cutting your crease. With a small pencil brush. I'm going to be dipping it inside Wanted, which is just a black eyeshadow. And I am going to be carving out my crease a little bit just to add a little more definition to it. And I'm just going to blend that out very lightly. Further away you hold your brush, the less pressure you have on it, so the less pressure you put on your eyelid. And then I'm going to be going back in with that concealer brush and just recarve out any mistakes. And I'm going to be going in with Ivy and just setting that concealer. Okay, so my battery died, so I went ahead and did this eye, which took me forever. I did put on like false lashes on the outer half of my eyes just to add a little more volume since it is a dramatic look. So the first thing I did is draw a winged line, a really long dramatic wing line. For that I used my Too Faced sketch marker and my Tarte eyeliner. It looks like this. They came in the holiday palette. So I'm going to start with my Too Faced sketch marker first. Okay. When I'm with you, give it all away. Catching fire as the wind. So once you kind of drew it out with that, then you're going to go in with your smaller, more precise eyeliner, which is this Tarte one. I really don't know the name of it. So Fine, that's what it says. And then you're obviously going to blend that out. You're not just going to leave it looking like this because that looks hella ghetto. You're going to go ahead and blend that out and I'm going to be using a Wanted, which is this black eyeshadow there, with this angled brush. And I am just going to kind of like set the black eyeliner. And then with this same brush, I'm going to be dipping it inside Mystic Hour and blend it in with the black. Now I'm going to be going in with Coconut by Colourpop, which is just a blue eyeshadow, just to add a little more coolness to the look. It's a really beautiful blue. I love this eyeshadow. I'm just going to be applying that right here. Look how beautiful and pigmented that is. Yes, Colourpop. Their Supershock shadows are so beautiful and cheap. And then, once you got that in place with your finger, you're going to be going in with a flat brush. You're going to dip it inside that same eyeshadow, just to be more precise and detailed. And with a clean finger, and just blending that in. And then you're going to go back in with Mystic Hour and morph it in between Coconut and Wanted. We're going to be doing the glitter cut crease. So I'm going to be going in with the best glitter glue, which is this one, the Too Faced glitter glue, and apply that onto the back of your super messy hand. You will get messy creating this look. I know I did. That's a little too much glitter glue, Melissa. Good job on wasting it. So you're just going to be putting the tip of your brush in there. You want to concentrate it in the crease and not go any further than that. So with the tip of the brush, you're going to be applying it on that crease right there. I'm going to be going in with Glitterly, which came with the Nikkitutorials times Too Faced collaboration. It's just a little glitter pigment, and I'm going to be putting that right on top of the glitter glue. And you're going to be going in with a brush and dusting away all of the extra that might have fell on top of your lid. With your tapered brush, be going in with Wham Bam and just popping that right up here. And I'm putting a lot of pressure right on top of the glitter, just so that you have more depth there. You want to go in with your Sigma E40 brush and just blend that out a bit. I'm going to be going with my Wet n Wild concealer to kind of cut the crease a little bit in the front. I'll be going with the flat brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut the front part of my crease. And then I'm going to blend it in with my finger. And then to set that concealer, I'm going to be dipping my finger inside Ivy, and I'm just going to pop that all over that concealer. I'm going to be doing this a few times, just until I'm satisfied with how white it looks. I'm going to dip my finger back into Coconut and just pop that on here very lightly. With this brush right here, I'm going to be applying Ivy on my brow bone. And then with my Sigma E40, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out a little bit. Just draw a straight line across my eye with my Too Faced sketch marker. And then I'm going to go back in with my Real Techniques face shadow brush and dip it inside Wanted, and just make sure that you blend that eyeliner out. And then with the same brush that we used for Mystic Hour, without applying any more product, I'm going to blend that black out into Coconut. And clean the edges up with a makeup remover wipe, because I have a ton of fallout. And now I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on, which is the Tarte foundation. You guys already know. Blend it down to your neck. I'm going to be concealing my face. I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. A little bit on my pimple right here. That pimple's name is Precious. And blend that out with my Real Techniques angled highlighter brush. I love this brush for blending out my concealer. So now going in with my beauty blender, I'm going to make sure that the concealer is nice and blended out. I'm going to be dabbing it in place very lightly. With my airspun powder, I got this at Walmart. I love this powder. It's like my holy grail, and it's like $6. If you have dry skin like me, I'm ashy as hell. Instead of baking, it's better for you to like press the powder into your skin, and it gives more coverage when you do this as well. I love this technique. And it doesn't look as cakey when you do this either. And I just set the rest of my face. So my camera was not recording that whole time. What I did is I applied Wham Bam on my lower lash line with my Morphe tapered brush and applied Wanted as close to my waterline as possible. And then I went ahead and tight lined my waterline. I'm going to be going in with the regular Better Than Sex mascara in black and apply that onto my lower lashes. So now I'm going to be applying Crystal Avalanche by MAC into my inner corners. Bam! Add a little shimmer onto my lower lash line. I'm going to be going in with my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner in Distortion. And I'm going to apply that on my inner teardrop. Moving on to snatching my face, I'm going to be going in with the Chocolate Cereal bronzer, of course. So you're just going to bronze up your face on your cheekbones up to your temples. Once your face is nice and warmed up, you need to go ahead and contour your cheekbones and your double chin. And I'm going to be using a cool toned bronzer, and this is by Kat Von D in the shade Subconscious. I'm going to be going in with I Will Always Love You from the palette. And I'm going to be applying this blush with a stiffled brush. I'm going to start from my hairline and bring it all the way down to the apples of my cheeks. This just gives it more of a natural effect. Now I'm going to go ahead and sharpen my contour. I'm going to go in with my airspun powder and bake the sides of my face. That sit there for like a minute, and while that's sitting there I'm going to go ahead and highlight. So I'm going to be going in with Champagne Pop as always, and I'm going to be applying this on the tip of my nose with my finger right in between my eyes. I'm also going to be applying it on my Cupid's bow. I'm going to go in with a big stiffled brush, and I'm going to dust away all the bake and blend it out into my skin. And apply that on the tops of my cheeks and on my temples. And then I'm going to be spritzing my face with my Urban Decay All Nighting Makeup Setting Spray. This setting spray is thebomb.com. It's my all-time favorite. I'm going to be going in with Pearl by Becca and applying that right on top to make your highlight pop even more. You want to make sure that your face is a little wet from the setting spray. And then you want to blend it out with your blush brush so it's not so harsh. So since the eyes are like super dramatic, I'm thinking about a nude kind of lip. I'm going to be going in with Chi by Colourpop. So that's the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It means the world to me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below and like, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I need to tie my hair up. I don't have a ponytail on my wrist. Am I recording? Okay, yeah. It's like, that's literally what contouring does to you. I hope you guys cut. These crispy M&Ms are so freaking good. This is why I have a double chin.